Alright, y'all, today Brother Bart is going to make homemade fajitas. He's going to smoke them. They're going to be great.
Good Saturday afternoon, everybody in smoking hot Northeast Texas. Today we are going to do fajitas. We have some flank steak that I have physically abused to try to tenderize it because we couldn't find our tenderizing mallet. But we are ordering one today. We're going to do flank steak for the fajita meat, green hatch chili peppers in place of bell peppers, purple onion for the onion. So let's get started. I typically don't use binders, but I'm kind of a honey freak, in case y'all haven't figured that out. And so this is going to be kind of my binder today. I'm going to drizzle some honey on here. And then we're going to take our little fancy brush. I don't like that hook. We're going to brush honey all over my meat. I like sweet things on my meat. That sounded weird. Anyway, moving along. We're going to get this all done here on this side. And I bet you can't guess what I'm going to use for my dry rub. I'm going to use Big Cock Ranch bullshit. Because I love my bullshit. Apply liberally to the meat. I like to rub my meat dry. It's underwear too. Okay. Then we're going to flip this over and we're going to repeat. Honey. I did take a knife and score this meat some to hopefully make this so flank steak's not the most tender piece of meat in the world. Oh yeah. Some more BS here. Now this is all of an experiment. I come up with these things in my head and I just say, sounds like that might work. We're going to give it a shot. It's kind of what I did here today. Pat my meat. All right. That's one. We got one more flank steak to do. Fold that up and just kind of lay it to the side. And if y'all want to see how I tenderized my meat, I did it the old-fashioned way. I did it the way I remember my mother and my grandmother doing it. Take a saucer, edge down, smack your meat. Hey, unfold there. Flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Then, take a knife and I just lightly score it. Is that a word?
That is the appropriate way to use that word in this instance.
Both directions. Both sides. Lightly, so you don't cut my meat in half. We're not trying to be a Now then, flip it over, score it again. The idea here is that when you bite into that fajita, the meat isn't so tough that for old people like me that have false teeth, you can't actually bite through the meat. This way I'm hoping I can bite through my meat.
You have false teeth? Can you show us?
That was cameraman Doug request there, so yeah. That ought to make a good short. That'll freak a lot of people out. Alright, here we go with some honey. Man, that's pretty good. Honey and BS on your fingers. Finger licking good stuff right there.
We'll put the meat on the grill. First this piece. I don't know exactly. Hey, look, there's a big hole in the middle of my meat. That's weird. Oh, look, I think we're going to have room for the peppers and onions.
I think we will.
There we go. We got meat on the grill. On the smoker. All right.
Fajitas.
We'll go do some prep on the veggies and we'll be back.
All right. Action. Oh, so we are going to prep our green hatch chilies and our onions. I'm not going to saute them like they normally would at a restaurant for fajitas. We'll put them on the grill. And we are just going to...
Experiment.
This is all an experiment. I was told these are not hot. Not hot, a little warm, but not hot. Actually, very tasty. Good. Good choice of pepper there, Bart. We're going to just cut these peppers long ways a couple of times. I'm going to make a turn in this one. Try not to turn and take off the finger.
Please don't.
There we go. Perfect. This is the last one, and it's straight as a board. The other ones, the other peppers were bent.
Is that Peyronie's?
I think it is Peyronie's disease. These peppers had Peyronie's. It's all right. We'll fix it. We'll just cut them off. Need them peppers anyway. How do you think we should cut the onion?
I think you should cut the onion
In round slices, quarters. That's taking entirely too long.
Yeah.
You're taking-
Round slice is good.
Good, because you were taking way too long to answer that question. Simple question. Didn't take a lot of thought
Obviously it did.
for some of us. Might need another purple onion.
In the bottom basket, cameraman Doug.
Yeah, I think we're going to need another one. We'll go figure out how we're going to put all this stuff on the grill. All right. Follow along, folks. Okay, now then we're just going to lay the onion on here, here.
It's all laid out. We will be back in about 30 minutes. I'm going to spritz the steak with a mixture of honey whiskey and Coke every 15-30 minutes, something like that, so that the steak is nice and juicy. Fajita meat has reached an internal temp of about 150 so. I'm going to remove these peppers. We're going to go ahead and remove the fajita meat. We'll spread the veggies out a little bit more and let them stay on for another 10 minutes or so while I cut up and prepare this meat. So I seem to be having somewhat of an issue here with this frog catcher. There we go. Lay that right there. Oh yeah. Lay that right there. Now then we'll kind of spread these veggies, although I'm okay with the veggies the way they are, but we'll let them go for a little bit longer. Flip these onions over some. Spritzed them every 30 minutes with a combination of honey whiskey and Coke. All of this is going to go on the fajitas. Every bit of it. Alright, we'll leave those on for a little bit longer until I get this fajita meat fixed up, and then we'll be ready to go try some meat. We have my meat. My meat is cooked. We are going to slice my meat into strips for fajitas. Oh yeah, that's like cutting like butter.
Hot knife through butter.
Oops. Very tender. That was just damn good. That's all that was to it. I don't know how else to describe it. That is very good fajita meat. Very tender. I don't know if it was the scoring or the beating with the saucer or a combination of both, but it was good. I don't know why you got your fingers over here. I will cut them off if you get them in the way. Very good. Man, there's going to be some excellent fajitas.
I think the way you
Ready
tenderized it helped, but the seasoning is phenomenal. The honey.
The honey is a kicker, man. It's that honey. It's that honey. That honey's good. Go ahead and remove the veggies. And call it done. I'll be back. Everything's ready to my liking. I'm going to give it a taste test here. I'm going to build me a fajita. Very simple fajita. 1 tortilla. A little bit of homemade guac. Slap it on there. No, don't even think about it, stupid.
Oh.
Alright. Then we're going to throw some meat. I'm going to put the meat on the... Here we go. A couple of pieces of meat. Then I'm going to throw one of these green hatch chilies.
Take this onion. I'm just going to lay the onion right in there. All this was cooked on the Traeger. Still has a little bit of crunch, very good flavor. Everything with the exception of the guacamole was spritzed with a combination of Coke and honey whiskey every 30 minutes, including the vegetables. Now let's see. Here we go.
The vegetables. Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Pepper. I'll probably cut up. Make them a little bit finer. But
Flavor wise,
it is excellent, I say.
goody gumdrops.
Get that out of the way. Man, that is that might be the best fajita I've ever had. I'm not just saying that because I made them. I made guacamole. Man, that is good. That is good. Man, you can't beat that with a stick. That is some good stuff.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We want to hear from you. See the description below for details and helpful links to what we covered today. Hit that notification bell so you are alerted when we publish new videos. Check out our website at motherofsmoke.com for the latest things we are working on. Have a blessed day and keep smoking.